Hey kids, it's Arp. This is the ArpCast, somewhat live from the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains in eastern Tennessee. Today we talk about different things, weird people, and maybe unicorns and rainbows. We read poetry and short stories too. Most of all, we keep it real. This is the ArpCast, starting now.
ArpCast number 71, Friday, April 6, 2018. It's cold. It's raining. Talking about cardinal numbers today, ordinal numbers, and a sudden sense of purpose. That's right. I don't know what took so long. What have you been waiting for, you dolt? It's Love Week. That's right, it's Love Week on the ArpCast. I love you guys, you know that. So this week has been about love, and as all of you know, some of you know, I go back and forth. Firm but respectful is my motto at work. And so, and we've been talking about love, but not the romantic, smoochy kind of love, or the physical type of love. That's for the movies, or even like idolatry, where you're gushing over, I don't know, Bieber or whoever's being gushed over these days. I'm talking about agape love, universal love, thoughtless love, almost a loveless love, right? You don't even have to think about it. Love just comes instantly. It's a part of who you are. You don't have to mechanize it in any way. You don't have to plan it. It just is born of you, from you, within you. True love, absolute true love, is what we've been trying to focus on this week. So we spoke Monday about rising to love instead of falling in love. We don't want to fall. We want to rise. We want to let go of those things. As I learned over the years from my teacher and guru, we want to let go of those things that matter less and less, and take up this higher purpose, this higher calling, whatever that might be for you. Rise to love. And then Wednesday, we talked about too much love, right? Well, what is too much love? And just this constant show of affection. I love you. I want to kiss you and hug you. And we all do it, right? We've got kids, we've got friends, we've got other family members, and in some cases, perfect strangers, right? But I want to put some context around the notion of guarding true love, which is our topic this evening. Again, it's the Big Friday program, Guarding True Love, here on the ArpCast. So, body, mind, intellect. Philosophical BMI. So you've heard of body mass index, which is, in medical field and nutrition and all that. But we've got a different BMI that we like to talk about here over in the ArpCast corner of the world. Body, mind, intellect. So these are the three essential components that make up the human being, right? We've got the body, which is that physical manifestation of the creatures and plants, animals, human beings that occupy the earth. They have action, right? Bodies do things. And then you've got the mind, which is all this emotion. It's really we talk about the heart, but we're really talking about the mind, and it is a manifestation of what's in your heart. So it's the emotion and the how do we connect with other people. And then we have the intellect. So rounding out the BMI, body, mind, intellect. Intellect is that thing that is about reason and judgment and thinking, and more than just intelligence, as I've come to learn over the years. Intelligence is just data and gathering and all the stuff. Intellect is the understanding, appreciation, reason, judgment, application, wisdom of what we're talking about. So, as we think about true love in the context of this philosophical BMI, we think about our bodies and the action that we undertake should be in the spirit of true love. Right? So whether it's what you're doing for your family or your community, your country, and not letting our intellect let things get away when we think about the body and going crazy, and really the body and the mind are obviously working together. But we do so for love, for true love. Thoughtless love is how we use the body to get things done. Selfless action, right? We sacrifice things on the pyre of sacrifice, which creates this endless flame, which we just pass on from generation to generation to generation. And the hopes and dreams that we had to make this life and every life a better life. Selfless action. True love born from selfless action. All within the context of self-controlled emotion, right? I cannot let my emotion get the best of me. And I'd let it get the best of me most every day. I see it get the best of others most every day. Work, home, out in the community, driving on the roads, right? The whole context and the subtext of one of our other earlier programs of Don't Drive Angry, it's about controlling your emotions. What's in your heart? What's in your mind? Your thought process. So, as we talked about in Wednesday's program, not having too much love, public displays of affection. Look, I mean, we had a very interesting conversation today about, I was coming to work and I think it was like 4 kids at the bus stop, and they all had on a different wardrobe, right? Very unique, very original. They were of different sizes, different ethnicity, and they had on all this. And I'm just thinking to myself, as some of you that know me, I tend to dress fairly conservatively. You know, we see the world as we see the world, and we want the world to act that way. That is uncontrolled emotion. We cannot expect the world to cater to how we want it to be. And so that's just wrong. Finally, we come to the intellect. The grand director, directing everything. This witness, seeing and appreciating what's going on from a very objective perspective. The rudder, how to manage your love. How to take it and make it true love. That's the intellect. Set aside petty differences. Just set them aside. Who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Well, she wore this, and I did the other thing, and I spoke this way, and we all get there. I get there. We had some very funny conversations about it today. Kick jealousy, envy, condescension to the curb. Just kick it. Let it go. Love unconditionally. Unconditionally. There's always a trade war. There's always some kind of swap that's going on. Find true love. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back on Monday.
Well, kids, you know who this is. It's ARP, damn it. You have been listening to the ArpCast, a sensational, fact-filled experience meant to change the world. I'm happy you stopped by. Our sponsors, those greedy, wily bastards, thank you too. Make sure to write. This has been the ArpCast. I'm out.